First, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply the water to the area without any color. Okay, you ready? I'm probably gonna do it piece by piece. So because the water can dry out really quick. So I'm gonna apply for the color, apply the water in this area first. In order to see where the water is, you need to make your eye really low, right? You can see this. Don't want to get the water outside the shape. If outside the shape, the color is going to get into the outside the shape in the next step. And if there's not enough water, it won't move the color. From your color palette, from your color wheel exercise, you already know that, right? When you have the water, the color will travel with the water. Okay, now I just wet this area, lots of water. I'm gonna mix any color I want. I'm gonna just get a little yellow. Ready? I'm just gonna tap on it. I'm gonna actually can bring a little more water. I'm gonna tap on it. And I'm going to, what color? I'm gonna get a little red color then. Just primary color. Woo. I can put a little edge. That's good. Maybe a little bit blue, not too much. A couple places. And that's it. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the color travel a little more. Now we finished this shape. And the water actually did most of the work, right? Bring the color together. Now we're gonna work on this area. I'm going to, maybe at this time I'm gonna add a little yellow color so it's easy to see where it's already wet. So I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna add more water, have a little bit yellow color. There's lots of water here. Okay, let's see. Be a little careful. I don't want to touch the oval, right? I want to touch it and it will merge together. Okay. Good. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna get more water. And here we go. Like this. Okay, coming down here. Get more water. And this step, I just want to get more water, wet the area. Okay, come up. And now the ear, I'm going to leave it white. Like this. Simple. And here, keep it white. What's that?
Oh.
Computer. Okay, now keep going. I'm gonna painting around the shape. Right, painting around the shape here. I'm gonna include the handle too. So I'm gonna blend the water into the handle space. I'm gonna keep it going. Here we go. I'm gonna start applying the orange color for now. Put in here. So those spaces are wet. And the color would come in. So what color we're gonna put in? I'm gonna put a little bit more yellow. A little more water. Oh, let's see. I'm gonna get a little yellow in here. A little yellow over here, tap in, and when you tap the color in the wet area, the water will transport, bring the color around. Okay, that's nice, huh? It's very smooth. Look at the color. I'm gonna add other color. What color would be? There are only 3 colors. I'm gonna take this color. I'm gonna use this color. That's good. I'm gonna have it here. Tap, tap, tap. And the color will be coming around. Like that. And we're going to see, we're gonna at the bottom, I'm gonna have little blue colors. The blue color with the yellow color merged together will look like a green. Like that. Now we're gonna do a little magics. Let's see. And we want to have them to, oh, this push the wet a little bit. Have it like this. Let the gravity help us. On the edge over here, I'm going to help it define it. Just the clean brush, nothing else. It's just so making sure it has a smooth edge. Right? That's too much. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. Okay, lift up a little color. Like that. Okay, this is an interesting shape we already created. Now, what I'm going to do while I'm waiting when it dries, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in there to draw the smaller shape. And we're going to do something inside over here, because inside over here is isolated from the wet space. We're going to use this color. Okay, you don't have to always use lots of color. It can be a little color, that will be fine. Let's make that. And coming up is look like a little person. Okay, now it's good. Now make a little red. A little, usually the nose a little pinky, right? I'm gonna use a little pink colors. Like that. So easy. Okay, what else we're gonna do? Oh, we're gonna do a little necklace. The necklace, and make a little kind of goldish feeling. So I'm gonna start with little yellow color first on this side, and have it blended to a different color. And maybe have this kind of colors together. It looks more like a gold. Like that. It's cool. When you see it from a distance, it looks like gold. And have a little bit connect to that. Okay. That's good. Now what else we're gonna do while it's still drying? And I can do the eye. I can do the inside of the eye. It's usually, what color is it?
Blue.
Blue, okay. Good color. Blue, let's do the blue. And you know, more water, the blue will be lighter. Less water, the blue will be darker. You already know that, right? So I'm gonna get a little bit darker, but don't make it like so dark. It see like a paste feeling. It still have water, right? Now let's see. In the eye, inside the eye, it has a circle, but has a highlight on the edge. So I'm gonna leave that, okay? Everything white, it's just leave it. Okay, good. Now I finish the circle with the highlight. That's one. Let's do the other one. I know you're gonna have fun today. You're gonna draw your own favorite animal. And like that. Finish one. Still, I need to wait until white, until it dry, before I do the area touching the outside color. If you apply the color next to the wet, you know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna mix.
Yeah, it's gonna look like those colors, like a shoo, and everywhere, right? We still have plenty of things to do. So we're gonna do, what kind of cat is it? Really like kind of yellow tone. So I'm gonna have it maybe
How about
yellow.
gray?
Huh?
Gray cat.
Gray cat.
It's nice. Because we already used the brown one over here on top.
It's very good idea. Gray, but what kind of gray?
A bluish gray.
Yeah.
Huh? Brownish gray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lift up a little extra wet. This, I think it's too much over here. Okay. All right. Brownish gray. That is it, right? Huh. In most cases, you already have colors here. You don't have to always go back to mix from the original primary colors. Okay, you don't have to do that. And also don't clean your color palette. Seriously. Until you really need a space to mix the color that you don't see it on the color palette. If that makes sense? Because they are all reusable. Okay? I'm going to take this color, a little bluish gray. If you want to have a little bit more blue, you can get a little bit more blue from here, from there, from here. So this is a bluish gray, is right there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from the ear. How about that? Yeah. Alright. Good. Are you happy?
Yeah.
And we fill the color. And here, still have the gap from the background, so is safe. And we fill the color. And what we're gonna do now? The body. Okay, here the body over here. We fill the color, but the color is not much, so I need to get a little bit more water. Now, good. Keep going. And I'm going to have the par to be white. So I'm going to have it here. I'm going to leave a little gap from the background, like that. Look like a, really, look like a princess. Like this. And I'm going to leave the end of the tail to be white. Leave a little gap in between. That's fine. Now I'm going to go a little more colors. Okay. I think it's good. Okay, I'm going to use it a little bit lighter. This now is lighter than the original color. And I'm going to paint it on the face. See that? Even though it looks like the same color, but because it's lighter, it actually looks different. Like that. And pick this, the same light blue-gray colors coming over here. Be a little careful. Around the eye also have a white ring. So leave it. And now, on the neck, what color should be? Oh, the necklace. I'm gonna have a little bit shadow on one side. A little bit more, make it a little bit more 3D. That's it, you see? Okay, what's the on the neck? Let's have a little red color, shall we? A little bit different. Or maybe this and this. Okay, use the color all you have. That's good. Now I'm going to say, be a little careful. You don't want to touch the outside. Like this. Like that. On the body, actually have a little web around it. But this is fine, like a growing effect, just on the neck. Okay, I think we are great. We're going to have a little bit of this gray color. Just add a little bit on the par. Like this, a little bit suggestion, and maybe a little bit darker of the same color, and I have a little bit like suggesting the separation like that. Add a little shape to it. This is the part supposed to be, and the other part like this. And then we finish the painting.